The Moroccan head of government kicked off the 2022 Choiseul Africa Business Forum in Casablanca on Wednesday. Hundreds of the most influential decision makers in Africa were present at the summit, a positive gesture for Morocco that is seeking to broaden its economic scope. Morocco is now aiming to attract more investors into the country through such summits. It is quite natural, especially since Morocco is a strategic African country and very crucial, since it has developed in recent years a real ambitious policy rightly and quite legitimately to the French-speaking Africa, but not only sub-Saharan Africa but also in the broadest sense of the term. We are delighted with the success of the forum, the quality of the exchanges, the participants, and at the level of the discussions we had. We were able to realize both the difficulties that other faces and the solutions they propose. They were also able to exchange ideas on the difficulties and solutions we have and evaluate the investment opportunities of the countries present. Also present at this Pan-African Summit was Madagascar President Andry Rajoelina, who also participated in a special panel exposing the investment opportunities in the country and the entire continent of Africa.
It
is an honor for Madagascar to be present already in Casablanca and at the same time to be a guest of honor. It is a chance for us to present and share all the business opportunities that we could do in Madagascar. It is obvious that a country like Madagascar needs investments to be known and to acquire investors. Digital transformation, cybersecurity, energy and health were amongst the issues discussed. The African delegations had the opportunity to highlight various sectors through several panels that always place Africa at the heart of these debates. The summit also indicated that it is time to turn to more horizontal structures and promote the emergence of Africa as a continent with a future and opportunities. Normalcy is slowly returning to Chad following daily protests on Thursday. Hundreds of demonstrators stand out in the capital N'Djamena and elsewhere on Thursday to mark the date when the military had initially promised to hand over power, a spell that has been extended for another 2 years. We weren't expecting that. We thought it was a peaceful demonstration and people would protest peacefully. Instead, it was a declaration of war against our party. It was a group of 100 people who came armed with knives, tires and more with gasoline. You saw the damage. We were in a bit of minority and we couldn't do anything.
Nous, on était un peu minoritaires, nous ne pouvons rien faire.
The Chadian Prime Minister Saleh Kezabo updated the official death toll to around 50 on Thursday night, saying most fatalities occurred in N'Djamena and the cities of Mundu and Kumra, while more than 300 people were injured. These insurgents bear the heavy responsibility of around 50 dead and nearly 300 wounded, especially in N'Djamena, but also in Mundu, Doba and Kumra, following the extremely serious abuses experienced this morning, has taken the following precaution measures: the establishment of a curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. until the total restoration of order in N'Djamena, Mundu, Doba and Kumra. Kezabo also announced the suspension of all public activities of major opposition groups, including the Transformers Party and civil society coalition Wakitama. The government had previously posed the death toll at 30, including 10 members of the security forces.
On Friday, pro-democracy Sudanese group commemorated the 58th anniversary of the forced revolution that toppled military power in Sudan, a country whose history is marked by coups and almost continuous rule by generals. Several thousand Sudanese marched Friday chanting no military rule nearly a year after General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan's coup put an end to the democratic transition. In 2019, after a month of mobilization in the streets, the crowd forced the army to put an end to the 30 years of Omar al-Bashir's military rule and share power with civilians. On October 25, 2021, however, General Burhan broke this alliance.
The 14th edition of the Africa Eco Race set off this week from Monaco towards the Lac Rose in Senegal. The caravan arrived Tuesday in Nador in Morocco and later crossed towards Mauritania. The race almost resembles the popular Dakar race, but it intends to be much more sensitive towards the environment. Thus, the vehicles competing are equipped with solar panels, while a hybrid category was also introduced this year. The route has been designed in consultation with the authorities to ensure the least possible damage to the landscapes crossed. The arrival in Dakar is scheduled for October 30th. A humanitarian side is also put in place by many teams and also some of these organizations participating. Other partners have also joined the team to provide portable solar lamps for children who do not have access to electricity. The president of the Patriotic Movement for Protection and Restoration, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, was sworn in on Friday before the Constitutional Council during a formal hearing. Ibrahim Traoré is now president, transitional head of state and supreme head of the National Armed Forces. I swear before the people of Burkina Faso and on my honor to preserve, respect, uphold and defend the Constitution, the Charter of Transition and the laws, to make every effort to guarantee justice to all inhabitants of Burkina Faso. The Charter's Article 4 stipulates that the term of the transition president ends with the investiture of the president resulting from the presidential election planned for July 2024. After swearing in, Traoré promised to stabilize the nation. No sacrifice will be too great to take this country out of the situation in which it finds itself. So, our commitment is for a return to peace. And our compass will always be the people. That is what will guide us throughout these 21 months. Our objectives are none other than to breathe new life into all our compatriots afflicted by this conflict. It is also to envisage endogenous development, relying only on ourselves. Last month, Traoré toppled Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Sandaoge Damiba. Damiba himself seized power only in January, forcing out Burkina's last elected president, Roch Marc Christian Kabore.